Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Loving Keto, Ron's weight loss journey, and I'm Ron. Well, if you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please share, like, and subscribe to the channel? It helps other people know when they post the latest video like this one. And before we get started, I'm not a medical doctor. I don't make any medical claims. This is all based on my own personal journey. So please do your homework first, and hopefully you're having a successful journey like I'm having. So before we get into the week 112 keto results, first we'll take a quick look at this. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little slideshow I made. Now those photographs that I put on the slideshow were my favorite places that I've gone walking over the course of my journey. So one of the first ones will be like the actual weight that I started, which was 325. My heaviest in 2020 was 336. So I lost well over 120 pounds. So what I did was I took the before photograph of 220, and then I paired it up with the weight of 2022, and those are all on the anniversary dates. And then I put one in 2021, so that's why you have the three right after the other two. So I just thought it'd be pretty interesting to show you a little bit about my journey and about where we are and where we want to be. So let's get right to the keto results. Well, I think I gained about a pound for the week. It's maybe 2 pounds. I weigh in at 208.8, something like that this morning. I'll post the scale, the number on the timeline. But we had a pretty busy week. We went walking at Harvard, Mass, my friend Mary and I, this past week, and took out another before and afterwards. We were there a couple of years ago, and when that thing hit, and we had our mask on, but she did grab a nice mask, a nice maskless photograph of me standing in front of the, like it was like a wagon wheel stone structure in 2020 and one this past week, and now you can see the comparison, how much weight I really did lose. Quite a significant amount of weight. I lost well over 120 pounds, and it's absolutely fantastic, even though I've been having a little bit stalls and a little bit some weight gains along the way. And we did the job for the Emergency Management Center, or OME they call it for short, Office of Emergency Management. And we went over there showing files. We got down there about 9:30, 9:15, and helped them set up, and we were there all day greeting people, taking photos and video. Stayed there till about 11, went home, got my wife. She walked around with me for a couple hours, and I stayed with the group till about maybe 3 o'clock, and then I left and went home. Walking wise, I did a couple walks this week. I did a 5-mile walk. Played bingo Friday night after I sold pull tabs to 6:30, and my wife won $400, and so I was able to use that in towards the household budget. Still hadn't got any money yet from the city. I did call up the city hall to find out what was going on. I had to call up the Rick there, the one that organizes the event, and I should have something later on this week, so I'll be putting that back into the budget for the household. So the month of October looks really good. So since I've been doing my weight loss, I've been really successful counting carbs, and I kind of got away from that. And I noticed over the course of the summer, you know, throughout the end of summer, beginning of fall, I've been kind of like easy peasy on the carbs, and I haven't really been counting them. And my weight's been kind of like creeping up here and there. So starting yesterday, I started going back to counting carbs again. I did really well on my carbs yesterday. Yesterday, I did 20 net carbs. And I'll be really careful. I had a steak yesterday, an Angus steak burger, and it was about 14 ounces, maybe 12 ounces. I didn't weigh it, but it was pretty close to that. And then what I did was I wrapped it up in bacon, and I put some Montreal Caesar steak on it, scored it, and then salt and peppered it, and did garlic powder, onion powder on both sides. And I did one with everything without the bacon for my wife, and then one with the bacon for myself. Popped that in the air fryer for 30 minutes. It came out both well done and nice and crispy. My steak was nice and juicy, and she said I just kind of like overcooked hers just a tiny bit. So next time I'll know not to put it in for quite as long. And then we did some bacon with the rest of it, and I burnt it, so I threw it out. I didn't care for it, and I did some sausages in the air fryer for some meals this week. And I did as a side dish, I made some asparagus, and that's what I had yesterday. I had asparagus and some steak, and it came out really well. And then towards the end of the day, I wanted to go down to Walmart's, and I bought some egg whites. I never had any of the egg white wraps before. And then I also bought some other different types of egg wraps that I can use for future meals. And yesterday I made a sandwich using one of the spinach spinach wraps. I took some chicken breast, deli chicken breast that I bought, and some a slice of deli cheese. And I put a little bit of sandwich bread on it, and it was really good. So my calorie and my carb yesterday fell right within where I needed to be. Actually I had 4 coffees yesterday, and I didn't do too much walking yesterday because I watched the Patriots game. But I wanted to show you something. I bought this gum yesterday, and this is an orange pack, but it's Trident. It's sugarless, and I bought watermelon, and I bought the spearmint flavor. And I like to have some gum or something like that when I'm walking. But this has 0 all the way across the board, except for one thing. 1 stick of gum is 1 carb. So there was like 14 sticks of gum in this package. If you eat the whole 14 sticks and chew it, you're gonna, that's 14 carbs. So if you're doing 20 carbs a day, you've already blew off your whole load for the day. And that only leaves you with 6 carbs for the day. So would you rather have the whole packet of gum, or would you rather have 2 or 3 meals? I'd rather have 2 or 3 meals and just watch the amount of gum that I'm chewing over the course of my day. So what we got planned going forward, we're going to be doing I'm going back to 20 net carbs and doing a lot of experiment cooking. I want to do some taco cooking this week, and I want to make some pizza using the egg wraps, and I'm going to be filming out all that stuff so you can see how I'm filming, and we'll have the macros amount in the timeline. But it's just pretty interesting. I've been using a program called Carb Manager for a couple of years, and I really haven't used it all that much in the last few months because I kind of gotten away from it. But what I like about it is on your mobile phone, you can scan your barcode, and then most of the time it'll have it, and it'll tell you exactly how many carbs that you're eating, and if you just type in the amount, and it's pretty much that simple. And you create recipes, and they have a lot of great low carb recipes in there, and that's how I've been very successful in the past. So we're definitely going back to that type of thing again, and the goal is to get under 200 pounds. I still want a target weight of 180. Never been that low since probably before I started junior high school back there in the middle 60s. So it's been a long time coming, and I've been having a lot of people comment about my weight. I continue to inspire you guys to get healthy, and I just want everybody to be healthy. We got a lot of things coming up, and You know, I don't want to get political or anything like that, because I've been saying the same thing for the last few months, but I think we're close, if you know what I'm talking about. And we just take them one day at a time, and you know, and I do pray. I do believe in God. I do pray. I pray to Jesus every day. Get up and thank everybody that I got to see another day. And here it is, October 10th, and we have the Cannoli Festival going on. And the mayor asked me Saturday, he goes, told him about the Cannoli Festival. And I'm not a fan of cannolis. I don't like them, but I am going to go down and be with the crowd and take some photos and video. The Emergency Management Center is going to be there, but I'm not going to be there for them. But I will take photographs of them while they're down there. And I'll probably be just hang around for a little while. And today I'm going to be going walking. We got some 60-degree weather this week. I saw a couple of days this week in the 70s. Saturday we were at Showing Vaughn. It was cold. But I had my sweater on, and they told me I could have gone down to the office and gotten the jacket and then brought it back at the end of the events. But I want to do one even better. I am going to be getting authorized to buy my own jacket, so I'm going to go down to a place in Leominster where they sell them. Try one on and see what I feel comfortable with it for a pants, for a jacket size. And, you know, buy one out of my own pocket, and I'll have it, and I want it to bring it home, so when they call me on location, I can just slip it on and take off. Now, we did buy a Reebok sweatshirt yesterday at Walmart's. I've been wanting to get a warmer sweater because they have a light sweater that I've been wearing all summer long, and it's okay, but it's just the problem is that when it was really cold yesterday, it was Saturday, it was like down into the lower mid 40s, and then towards the end of the day, it was getting up to about the mid 50s. But when you're over there at Showlands there, it's in the mountain area, and you were getting that wind, the gusty wind coming up in the mountain. It was bringing down the temperature colder. So I sat there all day, and I was like cold. So I bought a fall hoodie. I only spent $28 for it at Walmart's, and it's a Reebok, and I like it. I tried on the large. The large fit me, but it was really, really tight to my belly. And it all depends on the material and the material what kind of use. So I tried on the extra large, and it goes, okay, well, I'll go with the extra large because I like to have a little bit of room underneath my clothes, just in case I want to wear another sweatshirt underneath that shirt. Most of the time when I'm doing winter photography, I dress quite warm. And when I do the winter stroll, they have it in December, and it can get down to 10 degrees. And so when I'm in my winter jacket, I can have that fall hoodie underneath that, and another sweatshirt under that, and another sweatshirt under that. So I can be quadruple laid with clothes and gloves and hat on, and I'll be fine. But yeah, so yeah, the winter stroll comes up around December sometime, and then usually what happens is they have vendors that set up all over the 2 or 3 streets in our city that they get shut down, and you know, they sell product and food and stuff like that. And then around 5 o'clock, the parade rolls through the city, and then the mayor goes over to the lower common area and lights up the tree lights. And you know, it's fun. You know, take photographs with Santa, and you know, go around talking to everybody and that sort of thing. And we have the Halloween parade coming up pretty soon. I believe that's the 22nd of this month on a Saturday. And so I'll be going down there taking video with the studio and photography for the city archives, and you know, continue to do volunteer work for the Emergency Management and Historical Commission. I've been going down there now again because, you know, there's some stuff for me to do now over there. And, you know, continuing helping out the society the best I can. Saturday, they had a tour in one of the cemeteries this week, and Mark that couldn't make it because of health reasons or something going on. And that's my heater kicking in because it is cold. And so my friend Mary went out and she did the tour for them. She did fantastic, but I would have loved to have been there to film her. But you know, I apologize for that, Mary, if you watch this video. But now I just got to kind of like pick and choose where I want to go. And Saturday they also had a run for Michael's walk, and it was a 5K walk or run, and I wanted to do that too. But you know, again, I got to pick and choose. We had a lot of things going on this weekend, and they were all shot off about the same time. The 5K walk or run event, it was $25 for the organization to raise money for charity. And my friend Alan went, and they gave him a badge that said 5K and a certificate, I believe, or something like that. You don't get any money, but it's, you know, it's just fun participating in these local events. Now I'm helping enough, and I know the distance-wise enough. I can do the 5 miles in pretty much under 2 hours now. You know, and the nice thing about that is, you know, you're with a group of people and they're all rooting for you, you know, and you're not there to dilly-dally, you know. Like when I go walking 5 miles, I'll take my time and I'll snap out photos, because that's what I like to do. I do photos of trees, houses, streets, you know, and anything that's interesting to me when I'm walking, especially when I'm walking by myself. I put my Spotify playlist on, nobody bothers me. And so, you know, every now and then somebody will tweet at me because they know who I am, and sometimes even they'll pull over and say hi to me, you know, which is cool. And, you know, then I continue on my walk. So what we got going on for this next week, we're going to be doing continue on with the keto, and we're going to continue on counting carbs. And I got a mojo meter. I'll probably do a reading later on in the week. And I got to get some strips there. They're very expensive, and I haven't used it in a while. And a couple of times I used it, wasn't even sure if I was using it right, because I'm not exactly sure how the number that I'm looking for to get into the ketosis. And I'll see if I can put a link underneath the video. So if you got a meter or you want to get a meter, that you know how to do this. And the other thing about the meter, you don't need a meter. They got strips where you go to the bathroom, you just sample it when you go do number 1, and it tells you whether or not your body's in ketosis. So, you know, that's what we got going on forward, but I hope this video wasn't too long. And, oh yeah, so one more thing before we go. Saturday, the Emergency Management Center, Melissa, she was a really nice Spanish girl. Her and I hit it off like 2 peas in a pod. And she subscribed to my channel, so if you're watching this, thank you for doing that little video with me. I was demonstrating a pumpkin. I had actually a huge pumpkin like that, and the pumpkin weighed about 10 pounds, and it was really big pumpkin, and my size of my belly was that big at one point 2 years ago when I did that same demonstration using the small size pumpkin. And I'll put both videos in the timeline so you know what I'm talking about. And I was demonstrating how much weight that I lost through the eyes of a pumpkin. I lost, well, that was 10 pounds. I lost 120 pounds. So I lost 12 of those pumpkins sizes. So when you put it in that perspective, and had I not lost my weight, I wouldn't have been here today talking about it, because I believe I would have had a heart attack, or I was in a bad place. But if you look at the older video that I shot, right, and I'll have them split into the 2 timelines. The other one, I had my Lemonster hoodie, that was a 4X, and then I had my cane with me, because like I said, back then we thought it was my back, and all that time it was my hip. So I'm doing a demonstration with explaining to you what I lost and how I feel now. Don't need the cane no more. I heard the song being played over there to one of the DJs, Ray Richard. He was playing the Hokey Pokey, and he goes, oh yeah, I could do that. So I'm having a really fun time now with my weight loss. My attitude's a lot better. Yeah, everything's been great, guys. No more pain when I'm walking. Like last night, I woke up at 12:30, but I went to bed at 9, and went to the bathroom and went back to bed. Got up at 4 o'clock this morning. I've been up since 4, but I'm not tired today. I feel refreshed. And so today I'm planning on doing the cannoli festival tonight. I don't do cannolis, but I'm going to go down and walk down here, snap out some photos and some video for the studio, and then we're going to walk home. And continue on with the weight loss journey, and hope you guys enjoy this little video. And like I said again, I hope it's not too long. And like I said, I live in an apartment, so time to time we have heating kicks in, and my wife might be scrounging around in the kitchen and stuff like that. But be watching for some more videos I'll be posting this week. But I hope you enjoyed this short video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And another thing I just wanted to add, and I'm trying to slowly bring myself down to the carbs, and with the help of Carb Manager. And when I ate 20 net carbs yesterday, I was fine. I was really full. And I do 16-8 intermittent fasting. So what that basically means is I start eating at 11 and I cut it off around 6. And now I've gotten away from that. And I think that's another reason why my my weight was all over the place. But I'm going to continue on with that type of thing, and I'll do some more follow-ups as we progress over the course of the week. But I'd like to say I hope you really liked the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great week, guys. Enjoy your day.